Everybody, Brickhouse here, and talking a little Star Wars. Yes, that's right. Disney Star Wars, not Star Wars, Disney Star Wars is dead. Ahsoka is not going to save Star Wars. Yes, you heard it right. Those of you out there that are simping for Ahsoka, forget about it. Because here's the thing, folks. Ahsoka premiered last Wednesday. Actually, I think it might have been Tuesday night. Anyway, I watched the first 2 episodes. My thoughts? I wasn't impressed. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Rosario Dawson. I think she's a great actress. But what they've done here, episode 1 starts off Raiders of the Lost Ark thing. Have to go find the MacGuffin. In this case, it's a little orb that acts like a Rubik's Cube that unlocks a puzzle. And what does it do? It unlocks a map. Now, where have we seen that before? Where did we see that before? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Episode 7. The map to find Luke. Okay. So we have that. Then we have a fight scene with Ahsoka. She gets ambushed by, I think it's 5 droids. And, yeah. They could have just taken her out. Really, easily. But they didn't. Then, of course, you know, they blew up half a planet. Didn't know droids have nuclear explosives in their chests, and they warned the individual that, hey, we're going to blow this thing up, so you can just run and get away. Fast forward to the city, the ceremony. Sabine doesn't show up. They show her take off on a speeder bike to her, wherever you want to call it, apartment out in the middle of nowhere. So that was kind of meh. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Well, no, I'm not going to I'll fast forward a little bit to where the lack of dialogue and the brooding and the pauses. And this was all done just to extend that watch time. You know, kind of like we do here on YouTube to make sure we get our watch hours. Yeah, Disney Plus is doing that for ratings. Which I'm going to get to that in a bit. So Ahsoka's got the MacGuffin, can't figure it out, is told to, hey, I know who could help you solve it. Her former apprentice, Sabine. I'm not even going to get to General, I think it's Hera. I think that's her name. So after some long pauses and lack of dialogue and brooding back and forth, Sabine takes the MacGuffin, the orb, solves the riddle, gets attacked. And by the way, she gets stabbed in the gut, kind of like Qui-Gon Jinn and Phantom Menace. But yet, well, that's at the end of the episode. But yet, miraculously, beginning of episode 2, all's good, nothing to see here. I'm better. It's just a flesh wound. So, yeah, I'm not going to go any more into the description. You kind of get the gist, especially if you've seen it. Now, here's what I'm going to get to as far as Ahsoka not saving Star Wars. 1.2 million households streamed the Star Wars series premiere. That was episode 1. Episode 2, the number dropped to 956,000. So they lost approximately, I'm just going to round it here, 300,000 viewers. These were shown back to back. Now, comparing that to Obi-Wan Kenobi's premiere, Ahsoka fell short with only half the viewership. And we all know Obi-Wan wasn't the greatest series either. But yeah, this is not going to go well for Disney Plus. It's not going to go well for Disney Star Wars. It's not going to go well for Disney Lucasfilm, whatever you want to call it. Now, this statement right here. Ahsoka's debut demonstrates that fans are eager for more adventures in the Star Wars universe, especially with female-led shows. No. We don't need women brooding and trying to act like men. We don't need girl bosses. What we need is good stories. You had the Trinity, the trilogy, whatever you want to call it, with Han, Luke, and Leia, and you blew it. Instead, we had to replace them with Rey, Poe, and Finn. Those were the replacements for Han, Luke, and Leia. Return of the Jedi was only the beginning. 40 years ago, the third installment of the original trilogy of Star Wars wrapped up with Luke Skywalker redeeming his father. Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader and the Rebel Alliance finally defeated the evil Galactic Empire. From its ashes, an era threatens to rise, and fans of that galaxy far, far away were tuned in to see the first 2 episodes of Ahsoka last Tuesday when they dropped on D+. According to Samba, the premiere of Ahsoka Part 1 Master and Apprentice scored a total of 1.2 million households, which tuned in during the show's Live Plus 5 day. The second installment of the 2-episode premiere didn't perform quite as well, though, only 956,000 for Part 2 Toil and Trouble. Hopefully, Star Wars fans didn't drop off because they thought Sabine Wren had been killed by Baylan Skoll's apprentice, Shin Hati. Well, if they thought she was killed by Baylan Skoll's apprentice, surprise! Miraculous recovery. During their lightsaber duel, Shin gained the advantage and stabbed Sabine, leaving her for dead. But like the Grand Inquisitor and Kylo Ren, Sabine survived in a seemingly fatal blow. Ahsoka Tano was reunited with Star Wars Rebels mainstay Sabine Wren and Ren Syndulla during Disney Plus 2-episode premiere of Ahsoka last week. However, Hayden Christensen hasn't shown up in the live-action series as of yet. Christensen is set to reprise his role as Anakin Skywalker, who is, of course, Ahsoka's Jedi Master from the Clone Wars. Speaking of Skywalker and his alter ego, Darth Vader, Ahsoka couldn't live up to last year's premiere of Obi-Wan Kenobi. So what makes you think, again, this sentence right here, fans are eager for more adventures in the Star Wars universe, especially with female-led shows? No, the Force is not female, even though KathleenKennedy is trying to get you to believe that. In fact, the numbers weren't even close. The miniseries that reunited Obi-Wan Kenobi with his former Padawan turned Sith Lord Darth Vader had 2.4 million households stream the show's premiere. That's 50% more viewership than Ahsoka. The Mandalorian Season 3 debut also outperformed Ahsoka with 1.7 million households. However, the new Disney Plus series held up better against Andor's debut. It too had 1.2 million viewers stream its premiere. Vice President of Measurement Products for Samba TV, Cole Strain, said of Ahsoka's debut, D Plus continues to find success with live-action Star Wars series with Ahsoka, serving as the latest show to draw more than 1 million households across its first 6 days. Rosario Dawson's portrayal of the Jedi shows that not only are fans eager for more adventures in the Star Wars universe, but they'll gladly watch shows led by female characters. With women serving as 5 of the 6 main characters, this opens a new chapter in the Star Wars saga. Wrong. This is not a success, folks. This is CPR of the corpse is what this is. This is getting the paddles out, going clear and zapping to get a heartbeat. Ahsoka must find and thwart Grand Admiral Thrawn's attempts to become heir to the Galactic Empire, and while Anakin Skywalker will eventually show up either in a flashback or as a Force ghost, there's still the question of Ezra Bridger. Is he alive? Can the live-action Rebels find him? And what if Ezra is indeed the masked Inquisitor-looking warrior known as Marok? Discover the answers when the new episodes of Ahsoka drop at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesdays. So episode 3 is tonight. Yes, I'm going to take the time to watch it. There's not much else going on Tuesdays anyway. So tell me what you guys think. Do you agree with Cole Strain's assessment here of Ahsoka? What are your thoughts on Ahsoka? Have you watched it? Do you plan on watching it? Comment down below. Share your opinion. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to get notified when my content becomes available here on YouTube. And as always, thank you for watching. I will see you later.